Today, we're jumping into the 2024 annual report from a really special nonprofit based in Detroit called T. That stands for Teach, Empower, Achieve. We're going to unpack their model, look at the incredible impact they're having, and hear some of the powerful stories at the very heart of their mission. Right at the beginning of the report, you see this powerful statement from their executive director, Donovan M. Neal. And this isn't just some corporate mission statement. This is a real belief that just sets the stage for everything they do. It's not just about helping, it's about giving people a genuine chance to start fresh. So resetting a life sounds amazing, right? But what's this specific need that's actually driving this mission? Behind that big idea is a very focused, very urgent challenge that they're tackling head on. And here it is. T.E.A. is laser-focused on housing insecure women in Detroit. The goal isn't just, hey, let's find you a job. It's so much deeper. It's about giving them a whole toolkit, skills, resources, support to completely dismantle the barriers that stand in the way of true, lasting self-sufficiency. Okay, so that's the what and the why, but how do they actually do it? Well, that brings us to their core program, which is really the engine of all this change. It's called Skills for Success. Their program is this really thoughtful four-step process. It all starts with the practical stuff, digital literacy. We're talking everything from basic computer skills all the way to Microsoft Office and Google Suites. Then it gets personal with one-on-one professional coaching. And step 3, this one is absolutely crucial, direct financial support for things like laptops or transportation. And the whole thing is wrapped in this blanket of holistic mentorship, guiding them through the entire journey. And this is where you really see how their support goes so far beyond just a resume. They're committed to the whole person. Through their lunch and learn sessions, they're tackling everything from financial planning to managing stress with yoga therapy. It's about building resilience for life, not just building a career. Now, think about this. A huge challenge for the very people T.E.A. serves is just getting to the training in the first place. So in 2024, they did something brilliant. They just removed that barrier completely. They launched a mobile cohort with partners like Mariners Inn, taking the program directly to where people were. I mean, that is a fantastic example of meeting people exactly where they are. So the model sounds amazing, but here's the big question. Does this comprehensive approach actually work? Well, the report lays out some pretty clear data on that. So let's take a look at the impact in numbers. Just in 2024, T.E.A. worked with 38 participants. Now, out of that group, 15 of them secured new jobs. That's new stability, new income, a whole new sense of hope. And get this, 63 certifications were awarded. And these aren't just pieces of paper, right? These are real, tangible skills and credentials that actually open doors. And here it is. This is the number that really shows the economic shift happening here. Over $88,000 in new income. This number represents the direct financial impact for over 30 participants. It's just a powerful testament to how this program generates real, life-altering economic opportunity. Statistics are powerful, for sure, but they never tell the whole story. What does it actually feel like to be one of those 15 people with a new job, or to be part of that $88,000? To really understand that, you got to hear directly from the participants. And luckily, the report shares some incredibly powerful testimonials that really give a voice to all that data. Just take the story from Tamika Harris. For her, one of the biggest roadblocks wasn't a lack of skill or motivation. It was her car breaking down. T.E.A.'s direct help with the repairs was, in her words, a profound relief. It just took this massive weight off her shoulders and gave her the mental space to focus on her goals. That, right there, is what holistic support really looks like. And then you have Ariel Reese's experience, which points to this deeper, internal kind of transformation. She says the program helped her manage her mindset and believe in herself. And that is so, so important. T.E.A. isn't just teaching job skills. They're nurturing the confidence and the resilience you need to actually go out and use them. Of course, this kind of intensive person-to-person work doesn't just happen in a vacuum. It absolutely requires a strong foundation of both financial and community support to make it all possible. So their total revenue for 2024 was over $312,000. And yeah, you can see a big chunk of that, over 85%, comes from grants. But what's really cool is the diversity here. You have support from earned revenue, individual donors, corporate partners, and even the board itself. It really is a collective effort. And you love to see this. They manage these funds super responsibly. They ended the year with a positive balance of over $53,000. And that isn't just profit sitting in a bank account, that's capital that gets plowed right back into the mission to empower even more women next year. A huge piece of their success story comes from collaboration. They're not trying to do this alone. The report calls out some key partnerships from 2024, from grant writing support to new referral partners. Organizations like the Travelers Aid Society and Detroit at Work help them expand their reach and connect their participants to an even wider network of resources.
So, when you zoom out, the report makes it crystal clear that this entire ecosystem of change, from digital training to car repairs to mentorship, it's all fueled by community support. It's a collective investment in the incredible potential of every single person who walks through their door.
And that really leaves us with this final question to think about. What does it actually take to truly empower one person? Well, based on T.E.A.'s work, the answer seems to be it takes everything. It takes skills and coaching and financial help and mentorship. And maybe most of all, it takes a genuine, unwavering belief in someone's potential to completely reset the course of their life.